This is the pipeline workflow from getting your assets into shots. You can see where the name pipeline comes from, because you see how all these pieces kind of flow through here. What we found is that it's best to reference published assets into this master layout file for your props and sets. That way you can place them in their proper location within your world so that you build out your set based on the individual pieces and bring them into one master layout file. Once you start creating shots, what we recommend is importing this file into your shot file. Now when you do that, essentially what you're doing is you're making a copy of your master layout file into your shot file. So what that does is it keeps all the references to the published files that you have up here. So now let's say you publish a new version of one of your props or a bunch of your props. You actually can replace those down in your shot file. So now let's say you got a candlestick and that's version 2 now. You can simply go to the reference editor in Maya in this case and change the reference from V001 candlestick to V002, and it will automatically update that in your shot. In the early stages, when you're making a lot of changes to your set, what you can do is you can delete the references from your shot file, make a new master layout file, a new version of that with the updates, and then re-import that into your shot as you're going forward. That's kind of during that previs or early layout stage to get everything in its proper location. Once you have it in proper location, then you can pretty much just start updating within your shot. Now, because you're making lots of changes to the set itself in the early stages of your production, what we recommend doing is actually referencing characters directly into the shot. That way they're not in the master layout file. The master layout file is really just that set dressing file that brings all those different pieces together. And then as you're in your shot file, you can have your character assets directly in there, and as you update new versions, you can simply update those versions within your shot file. So there's a lot to take in here. You're going to want to study this image and try it out. What we recommend doing is creating a new sequence and a new shot, running through this process here and testing it out. You can leave that test sequence in your production to kind of see how you set things up. It's okay to play around and kind of see how it works. This is the pipeline that we've been working with for quite a while, and it's worked really well for us. So play with it and give it a try.